Yes, I'm live now. Welcome once again to another new video. This is Santu Sahu and you are watching Sahu's tutorial. In this YouTube video here I will be covering another 50 important MCQ question on English literature for the upcoming SPPU, that is for tomorrow's Savitribai Phule Pune University English literature entrance exam. I will be covering 50 important MCQ questions. Okay, along with the explanation here. Do join quickly. Okay, do join quickly, and I will be covering here some 50 important MCQ questions on English literature for the upcoming SPPU, that is for tomorrow's SPPU exam. Good evening to everyone. Do join quickly, and I think everything is okay here, and I am audible and visible to all of you. Do join quickly. I'll be covering here 50 important MCQ questions here. Yeah, and this is the probably part 7 or 8 videos, okay, that I had made for SPPU. Okay, you can watch the all those videos, okay, by visiting the playlist. Visit the playlist, that is SPPU English Literature Mock Test, and in the playlist you will get all these videos, okay, and watch all these free videos. So do join quickly. I'll be covering here another 50 important MCQ questions, and I hope that you will are doing good, okay, in the okay. Let's begin the session here, and here is your first question on your screen. Let's begin the session here. I don't want to waste your time, so let's begin the session here. And here is your first question on your screen. You can answer in the comment box, okay. Those who are not live, you can watch this session. It will be available in the playlist, and those who are live, you can comment, okay. You can comment in the chat box the answer. So yeah, the first question is on your screen. Yeah, let's begin the session here. In Langlands, so William Langlands has written the alliterative verse Piers the Plowman, where the character, the title character Piers appears finally as Charity, as the Holy Trinity, as Jesus, the Good Samaritan. So yeah, in Langland's Piers the Plowman, Piers appears finally as Jesus, as Jesus. So here C is the Jesus is the right answer. Okay. In the previous video, probably I had told that it was the Good Samaritan, but it is not Good Samaritan. It is actually Jesus. So here C is the right option here. It is decided that each Canterbury pilgrim would tell in all. It is decided that each Canterbury pilgrim would tell in all one story, two stories, three stories, four stories. It is decided that, okay, each Canterbury pilgrim would tell in all here. The right answer, what would be the right answer here? They would tell in all total one story, two stories, three stories, four stories. They will tell total, okay, that is four stories. Okay, four stories is the right answer. Next question. Venus and Adonis is a long narrative poem by Shakespeare, Marlowe, Drayton, Sidney. So Venus and Adonis is actually a long narrative poem by who has written this work? Venus and Adonis. Adonis here. Here the right answer is, which one is the right answer here? Okay. So here it is actually written by Shakespeare. Shakespeare has written, okay, Venus and Adonis. Okay, Shakespeare has written Venus and Adonis. It's a long narrative poem. Got it? Okay. And here is a question number 4. The total number of poems in Shakespeare's sonnets is 123, 142, 104, 154. Total number of sonnets. Okay, each here. 154. Total 154 sonnets. Okay. Excellent. The total number of poems in Shakespeare's sonnets is here 154. Okay, okay. Yeah. Now visible. Now visible. Yeah. Which one of the following plays has a Machiavellian hero? Tamburlaine Part 1, Dr. Faustus, The Jew of Malta, Edward II. The Machiavellian hero. Here, it is Tamburlaine Part 1. Okay. Tamburlaine Part 1 is having, okay, the Machiavellian hero. Here, Tamburlaine Part 1 is the right answer. 5A. Okay. Which of the following plays, which of the following is written by Samuel Butler? Which of the following is written by Samuel Butler? Religiosity, David Simple, Hudibras, Journal of the Plague Year. Which one here is written by Samuel Butler? The right answer here is Samuel Butler has written Hudibras. So here C is the right answer. Hudibras has been written by Samuel Butler. Okay. Chalo. Question number 7 is on your screen here. Which of the following poems did Milton write in octosyllabic couplets? So there are two companion poems, Il Allegro and in Il Penseroso. Here, the following poems did Milton write in octosyllabic couplets? Here, Samuel Butler, Hudibras. Okay. So which of the following poems did Milton write in octosyllabic couplet? So Milton has written two, that is two companion poems, Il Allegro and Il Penseroso. Here, the right option, your options are Il Penseroso, on his blindness, on the late massacre in Piedmont, and Felicitas. So Milton has written Il, okay, this one here, Penseroso in octosyllabic couplet. ठीक है? And Milton's Felicitas is actually on the death of his friend Edward King. So 7A is the right answer. Moving on to question number 8 here. Okay. Which of the following plays is not written by Congreve? Which of the following plays is not, okay, written by Congreve here? The Way of the World, The Old Bachelor, Laugh, and you have the Relapse. So the Milton's octosyllabic couplet in Penseroso. So yeah, which of the following plays is not written by Congreve? William Congreve, The Restoration Dramatist, Comedy of Manners. Okay, William Congreve, The Way of the World, The Old Bachelor, Laugh for Love. Okay, The Relapse. Now tell me who has written. Okay, who has written Laugh? Who has written Relapse? Who has written Relapse? Excellent. Who has written? Now tell me, Princey, who has written Relapse? Tell me who has written Relapse. Okay. And in which year The Way of the World was published? Tell me in which year The Way of the World was published. And now tell me, okay, who has written The Relapse? If you are saying that the Relapse was not written by William Congreve, then tell me who has written this work, Relapse? So, John Vanbrugh, isn't it? Relapse is a work by, that is Virtue in Danger. Okay, The Relapse, and its subtitle, yaad rakhna, The Relapse. Okay, The Relapse, that is, its subtitle is Virtue. Okay, Virtue in Danger. Virtue in Danger is the subtitle of Virtue in Danger. Yeah, excellent. Virtue in Danger is the subtitle of this work. Okay, Way of the World was published in 1700. Okay, The Old Bachelor, Laugh for Love. Okay, yeah, and chalo. Dryden's. You see that Laugh for love is a work by Congreve, whereas All for Love is written Dryden. Dryden has written All for Love. Yeah. So Dryden's All for Love is an adaptation of Philoster, Romeo and Juliet, Antony and Cleopatra, Edward II. Dryden's All for Love is actually an adaptation of Philoster, Romeo and Juliet, Antony and Cleopatra, Edward II. And you know that earlier I had discussed that Dryden's All for Love was written in which verse? Dryden's All for Love. Here question number 9 is on your screen. Do answer in the comment box and do like the session as well. All for Love's All for Love subtitle is The World Well Lost. Okay, friends, see the world well lost. So this is the subtitle of All for Love, The World Well Lost, and it's a 1677 drama. Okay, 1670 heroic drama. It's a heroic drama. 1670 1677 heroic drama. And The World Well Lost is the subtitle of here. The Antony and Cleopatra is the right answer. Antony and Cleopatra is the right answer here. Chalo. Yeah, Sujit. Excellent, Sujit. Which of the following books proposes a political theory here? Which of the following books proposes a political theory? Principia, Leviathan, Anatomy of Melancholy, Liberty of Prophesizing. Yeah, All for Love. Dryden's All for Love is having the subtitle The World Well Lost. Okay. And you know what I was talking about, that All for Love was written in blank verse. Remember that All for Love was also written in blank verse. Remember this, okay, information also, that All for Love was written in blank verse. Yeah, how can it be? Sir, political theory, which one? Here question number 10 is on your screen. Who has written Leviathan? The theory Leviathan में आया था ना political theory. Thomas Hobbes. Okay, Thomas Hobbes has written. Okay, here Leviathan is actually proposes a political theory. Okay, THOMS, Thomas, HOBBES. Okay, Thomas Hobbes has written Leviathan. Okay, and it proposes a political theory. Okay, so here B is the right answer, Leviathan. Okay, chalo. Which of the following books is written? Which of the following books is written by a woman? A Vindication of the Rights of Women, Social Contract, A Treatise of Human Nature, The Wealth of Nation. Okay, Social Contract किसने लिखा है? That is by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Okay, A Vindication of the Rights of Women. Here The Wealth of Nation. पहले तो Social Contract. Okay, पहले तो Social Contract by the book. Yeah, Social Contract, the book. Okay. The book Social Contract was written by Jean-Jacques. Okay, Jacques Rousseau. ठीक है? Yeah, this one here, A Vindication of the Rights of Women. Mary Wollstonecraft has written A Vindication of the Rights of Women. Yeah, another same. The second option here is Social Contract. That was written by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. ठीक है? Then who has written The Wealth of Nation? Any idea who has written The Wealth of Nation? Adam Smith. Okay, Adam Smith has written. Okay, Adam Smith has written the Social Contract by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Yeah, excellent. The Wealth of Nation is written by here. The Wealth of Nation is written by Adam Smith. And who has written a treatise? Okay, that is A Treatise of Human Nature. A Treatise of Human Nature. Who has written? Any idea? A Treatise of David Hume, isn't it? David Hume has written. David Hume. So it is David Hume. David Hume. Okay, DAVID. David Hume has written a treatise of human nature. So in these questions, okay, we came to know that Vindication of the Rights of Women is a work by Mary Wollstonecraft, whereas Social Contract is a book. The theory Social Contract was also given by Thomas Hobbes. Okay, and but the book that is named as Social Contract, that was written by Ginger Russell, a treatise of human nature by David Hume, whereas the Wealth of Nation is a work by Adam Smith. Okay, which of the following books by Jonathan Swift is a religious allegory? It is a religious allegory. Okay, options are the Battle of the Books, a model proposal, Gulliver's Travels, a Tale of Tab. Okay, which of the following books here is a religious allegory? It's a religious allegory. Which of the book is a religious allegory? Okay, chalo. Okay, so a religious allegory here, a tale of a tub. Okay, a tale of a tub. Hmm. A tale of a tub is actually the right answer here. A tale of a tub by Swift. Jonathan Swift's A Tale of a Tub is actually a religious allegory. Okay. Which of the following is a visionary work by William Blake? Hmm. Hmm. Which of the following is a visionary work by William Blake here? The Song of Loss, Songs of Experience, Poetical Sketches, The Vision of the Daughters of Albion, The Visions of the Daughters of Albion. And question number 13 here on your screen. A visionary work by William Blake. The Song of Loss, Songs of Experience, Poetical Sketches, and the Vision of Daughter of Albion, of the Daughters of Albion. Okay. What would be the right answer here? Here the right answer is Prince, it is Songs of Experience. Okay. A visionary work is Songs of Experience. Okay. Next question. Popes. Popes. Okay. Is it? No, 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 no. Pope's essay on man is based on the ideas of Lord Peter Theobald, Lord Bolingbroke, Lord Harvey. Now tell me here, this one here. Pope's essay on man here. Okay, Pope's essay on man is based on the ideas of Pope's an essay on man is based on the ideas of Lord Peter Theobald, Lord Bolingbroke, and Lord Harvey. So yeah, the right option is Lord Bolingbroke. Okay. Here Lord Bolingbroke is the right, C is the right answer. Okay, next slide here. Next slide. Yeah. Question number 15 is on your screen here. Which of the following works by Johnson is an imitation of the 10th satire of Juvenal? Here, which of the following works by Johnson, okay, based on the ideas of Lord Bolingbroke, yeah. Which of the following works by Johnson is an imitation of the 10th satire of juvenile. The 10th satire of juvenile. Here, the right answer is London, Vanity of Human Wishes, The Life of Savage, and Rasselas. Samuel Johnson's is an imitation by Johnson. Work by Johnson is an imitation of the 10th satire of juvenile. So London the नहीं होगा, Life of Savage, Rasselas is also not, The Vanity of Human Wishes. So the Vanity of Human Wishes is actually in this work Samuel Johnson has imitated the 10th satire of juvenile. Okay, so here B is the right answer. The final version of Wordsworth's Prelude appeared in 98, 1806, 1850, 1860. Final. Yes. Visit the playlist, Sujit. Visit the playlist. Okay, all videos are free. Okay, all videos are free. Sujit, all these videos are free. Okay, these videos are available in the playlist. Kindly visit the playlist. Okay, I have made many videos. Okay, for any PGT exam. Okay, like CUT, CPET. Okay, Dibrugarh, Guwahati, PUMDT. Then you have here that SPPU. Okay, all these here. 18 isn't no. It is 1850. Okay, kindly visit the playlist. Sujit got it. So the final versions of Wordsworth's Prelude appeared in here 1850. In 1850. Okay, and here all these actually you see Prelude is actually an autobiographical poem. And what is the subtitle of Prelude? Princey, what is the subtitle of Prelude? To suffer woes which hope things infinite is written by Shelley, Wordsworth, Keats, Byron. To suffer woes which hope things infinite is written by. Final versions 1850. Yeah, Princey. A growth of poet's mind. Excellent. Prelude's subtitle is Growth of a Poet's Mind. Which of the following works by Johnson is here that is done here? To suffer woes which hope things infinite is written here by Shelley. Okay, by Shelley. Okay, let me answer here. It is Shelley. Okay, Shelley is the right answer. A thing of beauty. This is a very easy one. Okay, a piece of cake like a thing of beauty, joy forever occurs in Ode on a Grecian and Ode to Autumn, Ode to Psyche, Endymion. A thing of beauty, joy forever. A thing of beauty, joy forever. Here. Yeah. BBC to suffer oath which hope things infinite. A thing of beauty, joy forever here. Endymion. Excellent. I like. Okay. I like it very much. Okay. Endymion. Excellent. A thing of beauty. Which of the following novels is a satire on the Gothic novel? Satire on the Gothic novel. Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Sense and Sensibility, Northanger Abbey, and here. Okay, these are 4 options here. Which of the following novels is a satire on the Gothic novel? Satire on the Gothic novel. Satire on the Gothic novel. Pride and Prejudice is not a satire on the Gothic novel. Okay. And when was Pride and Prejudice published? Pride and Prejudice was published in 1813 probably. Yeah, 1813. Recheck कर लेना एक बार, ठीक है, check कर लेना. But as far as I can remember, that Pride and Prejudice was published in 1813, and this is the second novel by Jane Austen. The first novel is Sense and Sensibility. Yeah, Sense and Sensibility is the first novel. Okay, in 1811. Okay, Sense and Sensibility. This is the first novel by Jane Austen, 1811, and then came 1813, that is the Pride and Prejudice. Emma is not a satire on the Gothic novel. Yeah. Then you have Sense and Sensibility is not Sense and Sensibility here 1811 में आया था, ठीक है. Okay. Northanger Abbey, here the right answer is actually Northanger Abbey. Okay. Northanger Abbey is actually a satire on the Gothic novel. Okay. These are all novels by the Regency period Jane Austen's. Jane Austen's first novel is Sense and Sensibility. The second novel is Pride and Prejudice, and its subtitle, its first title was First Impression. Pride and Prejudice ka na, what was the first working title of Pride and Prejudice? That is a First Impression. First Impression was the first title of Pride and Prejudice. Okay, Pride and Prejudice. So we have Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen is actually a satire on the Gothic novel. Next question, moving ahead to question number 20 here. Who distinguished between the literature of knowledge and the literature of power? The distinction between literature of knowledge and the literature of powers. That Coleridge, Thomas De Quincey, Hazlitt, Lamb. Who has, okay, here distinguished between the literature of, yeah, First Impression. Excellent. Chalo. Who? 20B. Okay, excellent. Thomas De Quincey. Yeah. The literature of power and the literature of knowledge was being distinguished by here Thomas De Quincey. So B is the right answer. Who among the following Victorian poets is the most sensitive to the conflict between the old and the new here? Tennyson's Rossetti, Browning, Swinburne. Okay. Who among the following Victorian poets is the most sensitive to the conflict between old and the new? Old and the new. Again, here it is not Swinburne, it is not Browning, it is not even Rossetti. It is actually Tennyson. Tennyson's the Victorian poets. Okay, the most sensitive to the conflict between the old and the new. It is Tennyson. Okay, Alfred Tennyson's poem में हम लोग देखता है. Okay, we can watch. Okay, we can watch. Not we can see actually the elements of the sensitive conflict between the old and the new in the works of Alfred Lord Tennyson. Okay, in the works of Alfred Lord Tennyson, we find the tension, the conflict between the old and the new. Yeah, Tennyson. 21 completed. Next question, 22 here. Under the Greenwood Trees, okay, is written by Mrs. Gaskell, George Eliot, Thomas Hardy, Emily Bronte. Under the Greenwood Tree is written by. Okay, and the title has been taken from which work of Shakespeare? Will you say title? Okay, that is the work, the novel Under the Greenwood Tree. Now first tell me who has written. Now tell me, after answering that question, now tell me that the title of this novel Under the Greenwood Tree. Yeah, it is Thomas Hardy has written Under the Greenwood Tree. Now tell me in which work, from which work Thomas Hardy has taken the title of his novel Under the Greenwood Tree. Under the Greenwood Tree. From which work of Shakespeare? Excellent. Excellent. It is Shakespeare's play, that is okay. As You Like It. Excellent, friendship. Okay. The office of circumlocution. The office of circumlocution occurs, okay, in David Copperfield, Bleak House, Great Expectations, Hard Times. The office of circumlocution appears in here. Question number 23 here. this one here actually. '23 is here on the screen. 23. Actually, this is actually wrong. Okay, these options are wrong actually. Okay, the office of circumlocution appear in little Dorrit. Okay, little. Okay, Dorrit. ठीक है. You got it. These options are actually wrong. Okay here. Okay. The right option is little Dorrit. Okay. LITT DORRIT. Okay. In this novel, so these are all right, wrong options. Okay. The novel Mary Barton. The novel Mary Barton is written by, who has written here? The novel Mary Barton has written. The office of circumlocution appears in the novel The Little Dorrit. Okay, the novel Mary Barton is written by Gaskell, Eliot, Bronte and Dickens. Who has written Mary Barton? Easy one. It is Mrs. Gaskell. Okay, Mrs. Gaskell has written Mary Barton. Mrs. Gaskell has written. Okay, Mrs. Gaskell has written. Okay, the novel Mary Barton. The line poetry is a criticism of life. The poetry is a criticism of life of Matthew Arnold appears in which of the following works? Culture and Anarchy, Modern Painters, Study of Poetry, Sartor Researchers. You know that Modern Painters is a work by John, who has written Modern Painters? John Ruskin. This is a work. Modern Painters is a work by John Ruskin. Okay. And Thomas Carlyle has written. Okay, Sartor Researchers. Okay, Thomas Carlyle. Okay, has written. Thomas Carlyle has Sartor Researchers. Whereas the study of poetry here, criticism of life here. Poetry is a criticism of life in the study of poetry by Matthew Arnold. Okay, so C is the study of poetry is the right answer. Culture and Anarchy, the study of poetry. These are all works. Okay, by Matthew Arnold, and these lines, okay, appeared in the work The Study of Poetry. Whereas Culture and Anarchy is another work by Arnold also, and Modern Painters is a work by John Ruskin. Whereas Thomas Carlyle has written Sartor Researchers, and when Sartor Researchers is translated into English, it can be said as Taylor retailer. And John Ruskin, okay, has coined the term pathetic fallacy. Who has coined the term pathetic fallacy? It is John Ruskin. Okay, pathetic fallacy, okay, was coined by John Ruskin. In which book? In the Modern Painters. Remember this thing that John Ruskin has coined the phrase pathetic fallacy in his work Modern Painters. Okay, got it. Martha Quest was written by Jean Reich, Doris Lessing, Iris Murdoch, Nadine Gordimer. Who has written Martha Quest? Okay, Martha Quest is actually probably collection of 5 or 6 novels probably. Okay, here Martha Quest, pathetic fallacy in Modern Painters. Okay, in Modern Painters by John Ruskin. Martha Quest here. Martha Quest is actually I can remember that Martha Quest is actually a part of a series of novels actually. Yeah, Martha Quest is actually the second novel of the British Nobel Prize laureate. Okay, Doris Lessing, first 5 volumes. Yeah, it is actually, you see, Doris Lessing has written 5 volume. Okay, 5 volume. Okay, autobiographical, semi-autobiographical novels. It is Children of Violence. Okay, so Martha Quest is actually a part of Children of Violence. Martha Quest has written Children of Violence. No, it is not William. Who is on 27? Okay, 27. Okay, Stream of Consciousness, Principle of Psychology by William James. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Henry James का बाद अब ठीक है. Yeah, but here Doris Lessing has written the 5-volume semi autobiographical novel called Children of Violence, and in that Children of Violence, okay, Martha Quest is a novel also, 5 volumes. So here Doris Lessing is the right answer. The term stream of consciousness was taken from the book. It's first coined by or the taken from the book. The name of the book is called The Principles of Psychology. It was written by William James. Excellent principle. It was William James. Okay, William James. It was the brothers of Henry James. J.S. Fraser's, okay, The Golden Bough focuses on images, metaphors, symbols, and archetypes here. So here J.S. Fraser is actually an archetypal critic. Okay, here J.S. Fraser's The Golden Bough, the famous work, here focuses on. So I already okay given the clue here. I have already given the clue that it's an archetype critic. But it is focusing on what? It is focusing on actually is not, maybe he was archetype, but it is actually just focusing on what? Focusing on symbols actually. Okay, but focusing on archetype to hai lekin, but it is focus was actually on symbols. Okay, focus was only symbol. Okay, no, the clue wasn't right actually. But maybe an archetype critic, but the focus was actually on symbols. Okay, next question here. Arthur Miller's, okay, Death of a Salesman relies for its tragic seriousness of the fate of. So who was the protagonist, okay, of Death of a Salesman here by Arthur Miller, the American novelist. Okay, the American dream. Okay, the concepts of American dream. Okay, American dream. Okay, the myth of American dream can be found. Okay, the myth of American dream. Zoom. Okay, Zoom. Yes, done. Arthur Miller's The Death of a Salesman relies for its tragic seriousness on the fate of. Here Willy Loman, Estragon, Vladimir Lucky, Estragon. No, Willy Loman is the right answer, isn't it? So Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman is actually a novel by Arthur Miller, Death of a Salesman, where the title, the Death of a Salesman, the salesman is actually Willy Loman. Okay, and here the theme of American dream is the pivotal one. Arthur Miller, Death of a Salesman, Willy Loman. Yeah, the character Leopold Bloom. Excellent question here. Leopold Bloom, okay, makes an appearance in the novel The Sound and the Fury, Ulysses to the Lighthouse, the Europeans. Okay, you will see The Sound and the Fury is a novel by William Faulkner. The title has been taken from William Shakespeare's The Sound and the Fury is William Faulkner. William Faulkner has written The Sound and the Fury, and in The Sound and the Fury the title has been taken from Macbeth. Okay, The Sound and the Fury, the title has been taken from, okay, Macbeth. Whereas, okay, the Leopold Bloom is actually written on appeared in here to the Lighthouse. It is not wrong one, it is the wrong one. European is the wrong one here. Leopold Bloom, the famous character, appearance in Ulysses. Okay, Ulysses is the right answer. Okay, James Joyce's novel Ulysses. Okay, the novel of James Joyce. Okay, yeah, James Joyce. Okay, the novel of James Joyce, that is Ulysses. In that novel, okay, we find Leopold Bloom here. To the Lighthouse is actually written by Virginia Woolf, where we find the Lily Briscoe, the painter. Lily Briscoe is the painter to the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. Next question, third. Who of the of following authors represents the Sri Lankan diaspora? Cyril Davidin, Michael Ondaatje, Arnold H. Good evening, Anshika. Okay. Yeah, to the lighthouse Virginia Woolf, where Lady Briscoe is the painter actually appeared. How are you, Anshika? Then here, who of the following authors represent Sri Lankan diaspora? Sri Lankan diaspora, the famous one here. The famous one here. Which one is Sri Lankan diaspora writer here? Okay, you'll be knowing. Okay, gradually you'll be knowing here. First take your admission since MA, then you'll be knowing okay, one by one. So Michael Ondaatje. Michael Ondaatje is actually okay a Sri Lankan diaspora writer. ठीक है Michael. Can you tell me okay any work of Michael Ondaatje? Can you tell me any work of Michael Ondaatje, the Sri Lankan Canadian author? Okay, the Sri Lankan diaspora here, and he is famous for what? The English patient, isn't it? The English patient in the skin of lion. The first famous work by Michael Ondaatje is actually okay. Sri Lankan diaspora here. Good. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. 246. Okay. Excellent. Then you are getting something. Okay. Probably. Yeah. So Michael Ondaatje is actually you see the English patient. Okay. The English patient. This famous one. Okay. The famous novel. Okay. You can write down this name here. The English patient is a work by Michael Ondaatje. Okay. Then excellent, Anshika. Congrats. Okay. Okay. Best of luck. Hope for the best. Okay. In general, Anshika. So Australian okay Aborigines receive a sympathetic treatment in Les Murray, Harwood, when Harwood, Judith Wright, Eddie Ho. Australian Aborigines okay. Australian Aborigines receive a sympathetic treatment here. A sympathetic treatment here. Australian Aborigines receive a sympathetic treatment okay in Les Murray. Okay, it is also tough questions actually okay for PGT exam. So you see it each the right option here Judith Wright. Okay, Judith Wright. Like Bora ring. Okay, Judith Wright is the right answer. Okay, Judith Wright. Okay, Judith Wright has written poems like Bora ring. Okay, Bora ring. B-O-R-A. Bora ring. Bora ring by Judith Wright. Okay, याद रखना Judith Wright has written Bora ring. Okay, Bora ring where actually Bora ring. And in that poem again we see Bora ring ना क्या है? चलो Judith Wright here Bora ring is the name of the famous poem by Judith Wright. You see that the concept of tattoo okay the concept of tattoo okay has been taken from this Aboriginal people okay the concept of tattoo okay from has been taken from these Aborigines people usually they made a tattoo okay on their body for the identification. Okay, now we are doing tattoos. Actually, the concept of tattoos have come from actually from the Aborigines people. From the Aborigines people. Okay, so Bora ring. This is a famous work by Judith Wright, right, the Australian writer. Margaret Atwood. Okay, survival makes a case for Canadian literary studies, Canadian nationalism, the future of Canadian literature, the past of Canadian literature. Here. Okay, Margaret Atwood's survival makes a case for here the right answer is Margaret Atwood's survival, okay, makes a case for Canadian literary studies, Canadian nationalism, and here 33, okay. This is also top questions here. This is also top question. Look, all these options are actually wrong. Actually, okay, this is actually a very tough questions were in for recent का था. ठीक है, चलो किसी का these none of the answers actually wrong. Right. V.S. Naipaul's latest book. V.S. Naipaul's latest book क्या है? V.S. Naipaul's latest book यार. I'm telling you here, Hava Life. Okay, Hava Life is the latest book here. Okay, which of the following books by Salman Rushdie refers to the 15th century Spain as a starting point? As a starting point here, this one is 15th century Spain as a starting point. Harun and the Sea Stories, The Moor's Last Sigh, Same Grimace. Which of the following books by Salman Rushdie refers to the 15th century Spain as a starting point? Here the right answer is here The Moor's Last Sigh. Okay. Yeah, The Moor's Last Sigh. The Moor's Last Sigh is the right answer. 36 here. Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf is a work by, now tell me. 36 is on your screen. Now tell me. Now tell me. Okay. Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Now tell me. Prince, now tell me. Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Written by here. Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Is written by Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Is written by here Arthur Miller, Eugene O'Neill, Edward L.B. Tennessee Williams. Now tell me here. Arthur Miller to nahi hai, Eugene O'Neill, Edward L.B. Tennessee Williams. So here, Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf is a work by, now tell me. Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf here? Edward L.B. Okay. Edward L.B. has written Who is Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Imamu Amiri Baraka, Caribbean writer, American writer, Arab writer, Sri Lankan writer. Okay, now tell me American and Caribbean. Amiri Baraka, okay. Revolutionary theater, isn't it? Amiri Baraka is actually an American writer, okay. An American writer. Chalo. The miscellany was published from Writer's Workshop. Writer's Workshop is the right answer. Then, who of the following writers recreates the life of Yoruba or Igbo community? Yoruba community, that is in Derek Walcott, also in Chinua Achebe Okot. It is okay, Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe has actually recreated the life of Yoruba or Igbo community. Who of the following white female authors are sympathetic to the cause of blacks? Okay. Who among the following the white female authors are sympathetic to the cause of blacks? This is famous one: Nadine Gordimer, Muriel Spark, Jean Reich, and here Margaret Drabble. Who of the following white female authors are sympathetic to the cause of blacks? Nadine Gordimer. Nadine Gordimer is the answer. New criticism considered text as a cultural construct, historical construct, linguistic construct, autotelic. Text is autotelic, okay. Text is, or they are saying that text is here autotelic. New criticism, a reaction against the biographical criticism. Text is self-content, text is autotelic, okay. Self-content, close reading, these are features of new criticism. Mythology is a work by Roland Barthes, Jacques Derrida, Homi K. Bauer, Ernest Then here Rolabad is the okay. Now who are the post colonial literature का जो ट्रायो था कौन था? Okay, that is okay. SSB, that is okay. You have SSB, yeah, Bhava, Justice Viva. Then you have mythology is actually a work by Rolabad. 41D here, 41D I had got it. Autotelic. Now tell me 42 mythology was written by Rolabad. Mythology was written by Rolabad. So that was you have Edward Said, Gayatri Chakraborty, Spivak, okay, Spivak, then Edward Said, okay. Then you have B. Who was B? Homi K. Bhava. So SSB, the tribe of post-colonial literature जो था ना post-colonial. 42A here Rolabad. The word catharsis signifies pontification, personification, purgation and publication. 43 here catharsis means here purgations of emotions. When the audience is purged of his or her emotions after watching a tense moment. So purgations of purged of emotions, catharsis signifies purgation. Last slide probably. Tomorrow is your exam, na? Tomorrow is your exam, na? When it is okay? In the afternoon or in the evening? 43C, yeah, 43C. You're talking 43C purgation. Okay, got it. 44. Okay, I'll be completing. Okay, 50 questions here. The rejections of universalism is a mark of universalism. Universalism को rejection कर रहा है. Is a mark of here. Okay. When is your exam? Then time in the afternoon, in the morning. When here 44 is on your screen here. In the afternoon. Everyone. The rejection of here universalism is actually is a mark of here, the mark of post-colonial criticism. Okay, post-colonial criticism. Rejection of universalism is a post-colonial criticism. Okay. In the afternoon, 5 to 7 minutes. You are saying in the afternoon, is it 5 p.m.? Then okay, in the after, then I will be doing okay a mega mock test session. Okay, I'll be trying to from the very morning. Okay, I'll be starting. If I can, if it is possible, okay, I'll be doing mega mock test. Okay, probably from class from 10 a.m. Okay, in the morning. Eliot's theory of objective correlative appeared in his essay entitled Objective Correlative. Afternoon. Then you have ample time. Okay. I can conduct another session. Okay, in the morning. Eliot's theory of objective correlative, the three voices of poetry, tradition of the individual, the metaphysical poets and Hamlet. In message C or D, which one? Objective correlative appeared in his essays entitled as 45 here. Objective correlative appeared in which work of this is Hamlet. Okay, Hamlet is the work. Hamlet. So, chalo. Hamlet. Chalo. Sprung rhythm is an example of objective correlative. Yeah. Bars है, syllable है, stress है, meter है. Sprung rhythm. Okay, is a verse. Okay, is an example of verse. Sprung rhythm is actually an example of verse. Okay. Chalo. More is thy due than more than all can pay is an example of More is thy due, then more than all can pay is an example of weekending inversion Alexandrine extra syllable. So it is an example of inversion. More is thy due, then more than all can pay is actually inversion. Okay, inversion. अनराइम्ड क्या है? अनराइम्ड मेट्रिकल composition consisting of 5 iambic measures in each line is called okay. Unrhymed metrical composition consisting of 5 iambic measures in each line is called 48 here on your screen here. Unrhymed, okay, that is blank verse, okay, consisting 5 iambic measures in each line is called blank verse, okay. Unrhymed metrical composition consisting of 5 iambic measures in each line is called blank verse. Next questions, question number 49 here. Verse stories dealing with chivalry, knight errantry, enchantments, love are known as the epic, the ballad, the ode, the metrical romances. Okay. Bard stories dealing with chivalry, that is medieval chivalry here, knight errantry, enchantments, and love are known as epic. The ballad, the ode, the metrical, under metrical dynamic measure is known as blank verse. Yeah. Bard stories dealing with chivalry, knight errantry, enchantments, and love, these are all known as the metrical romances. Okay. Okay. The metrical, no, chivalry, knight. So these are metrical romances. Okay. Sir Arthur Knight, Sir King Arthur, he is a citizen of no mean city. He is an example of periphrasis, tautology, prolepsis, litotes. I'll be ending the session here. Okay. Okay. I will be inform you in the Telegram channel. Okay, if possible, I will be conducting another mock test session. Okay, tomorrow from 10 a.m. if possible. Okay, got it. So here he is a citizen of no mean city. Is an example of litotes. Yeah, excellent litotes. So I'll be ending the session here. Okay, this is an example of litotes. Friends, I'll be ending the session. Good night, and do like the session and do share with friends as well. Okay, I'll be ending the session here. Okay, good night. Okay, my pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, so let's end the session here.